All right, good morning, sixth grade social studies. Today we're going to be talking about settlement conditions and about geography of where early farmers decided to settle. The question we're going to be answering today is what geographical features are best for human settlement? Your directions are to read along with the passage, answering questions in the video, and on your page. Nomadic hunter-gatherers walked the earth over thousands of years, but over time people began to settle down into permanent communities. The word permanent means that it stays forever or for a very long time. There were 4 places around the earth that early people found to be perfect places to settle. What did all 4 of these places have in common? And why were they the perfect places to live? Your job right now is to write down the names of the 4 river valley civilizations on your paper. These are the 4 civilizations that we will be studying this year. Well, it all started with fresh water. Hunter-gatherers had always needed fresh water, so they usually migrated near rivers. They could not drink or grow crops with ocean water because it was salty. And as people settled down and began to farm, the early farmers also needed fresh water to water their crops that they grew. So fresh water is the number 1 most important geographical feature for human settlement. If you take a look at the map on your page, all 4 of these civilizations settled near 1 or more rivers that were very large. The second most important feature was fertile soil. Fertile means rich in nutrients. The kind of nice black dirt that allows plants to grow and be healthy. That's why people put fertilizer on their gardens and grass. Soil next to rivers was fertile because of something called silt. This was fertile material left behind on land after a river flooded. So even though floods could be dangerous to houses and people, they could also be really helpful when they left silt on farmland. Then there was level land, or flat land. It is easier to grow crops on land that is flat. Otherwise, rain washes crops down the slope. Lastly, temperate climates were important for farming. Temperate means mild, not too hot and not too cold. Very hot or very cold temperatures can kill crops. Take a second to answer the question on your paper asking what was the most important thing that early farmers looked for when they decided where to build their homes. So what would happen if a place didn't have all 4 of these geographical features? Some places had really fertile soil and fresh water, plus a mild climate, but let's say they weren't flat. Well, there are ways around that. Remember that humans often adapt or change their lifestyle to fit their environment. Humans can also just make changes to their environment, and that's what we'll learn more about tomorrow.